Hey everyone, welcome to the greatest comic book show ever. Question mark?
Question mark, point, combination.
Hey, Jason, you look weird.
Yeah, the beard is really coming in, Jason.
Jason, I never noticed that streak in your beard before.
It's a racing stripe.
Hey, Jason, what record do you have behind you tonight?
Doesn't make me any faster.
He has the record for most copies of Saga.
I can't
boys.
I can't wait to laugh. I'm tired.
Boys.
Well, you picked the wrong show. You're going to be waiting a while
here.
The Stream Elements bot is running, so we're good to go.
Chris Barrett's funny in the chat then, because you're not going to get any laughs out of us.
So we were talking a lot about, before we went live, about how we don't really have any content for tonight.
No.
And which I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing because
I slave over content.
Because boys, I'm not feeling it.
Alec.
John.
Andrew.
Guys.
Hey, I'm not feeling it tonight. So if we had content, would we? Is that better or worse?
Do you want to feel it?
Are you offering? baby.
I'm tired. I
When was
need
the
to
last
laugh.
time you felt something, Alec?
I mean,
Excuse me?
When was the last time you felt anything?
Like emotionally?
I didn't specify how. I just asked the question.
Well, I was
much like comic stories. You just have to sell it.
Emotionally, never. Tactily, I was born without sensation in my fingertips, so I guess never.
what?
Wow, don't I feel like a dick now?
That's like the worst
and
power ever.
You feel like a dick, and I've never felt one.
All right, that's the show, right? All
Yeah,
right.
let's just leave Emma up all night.
Good job, guys. Good job. We got him again.
Start off with dicks. Where can you possibly go?
I mean, it is New Comic Book Day today too.
I got 3 books.
I got 2.
I got a bunch, and this is my first time going to my shop since March.
I didn't even get to
March,
go.
you guys. I got comics that are new. I'm less excited than I thought I would be about it, but
My wife went and picked them up for me. I've been doing yard work all day, and I am sunburnt. I am tired, and I'm also wondering why do they call it booby sweat and not humidities?
Or how about Mountain Dew?
humidity.
Humidities.
Humidities.
You're sunburnt and you're tired, but are you horny, baby? Remember that one? Remember that one from Austin Powers?
That one flopped harder than.
Then your boob sweat.
Yeah.
Your flop sweat.
You're gonna show off my comics, but I don't know how to follow that.
Well, it's better than showing off something else that we've been talking about. Can I ask you guys? Can I ask you guys a legitimate question?
Oh, okay.
Answer not required.
You can ask it.
Bouncing off something you just said, Bear Island, which was, did you guys lose enthusiasm for new comics during the quarantine?
Yes.
I did. Yeah, worst case scenario came true. I mean, I went in because I wanted to see my comic shop owner because he's cool and we keep in touch and stuff. And he was like,
But was there a certain? Yeah, was there a certain?
I was staying away because I was mad at him or something. And I was like, no, I didn't know you were open, asshole.
Maybe send out a notification, butt munch.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not on Facebook.
But yeah, was there a certain amount of like breaking the addiction? It's like, you haven't had a cigarette in a few weeks, and so you don't need to smoke anymore. Like maybe you still want to out of habit, but like you've lost that physical requirement.
Well, it becomes a habit. You go in every Wednesday, and then you hear distribution day has changed or whatever, or new comic book day isn't exactly, uniform anymore in some places, or I don't know, is it everywhere? But you don't even know when to go and get your books, and then you don't even know when your shop is open, and you're just like, okay, I guess I'm going in to say hi.
I know we don't acknowledge the chat, but we got a viewer from Japan, so we made it, boys, worldwide.
Oh,
Konnichiwa.
I think it's morning there, right? So Ohio gozaimasu.
wait, should we start taking this seriously then? Or if we're
No,
in Japan watching us? No? Okay.
no.
Well,
I was gonna say I don't think my excitement for New Comic Book Day has like died off or anything. I think less from COVID and more from like shitty business decisions from Marvel and DC. Like that probably took more out of my interest in new comics, knowing that books like Valkyrie or whatever would not be dropping anymore, or Hawkeye Freefall or something. Kind of crapped on my interest in new comics, but I will say I've been happy to go back and get new books. Like when the new issue of Something's Killing the Children was amazing, and I was really looking forward to that, and it did not let off. Or Daredevil, the new issue of Daredevil was better than I could have hoped. I was really waiting on that issue, and it just didn't.
That kind of leads me to my follow-up, which was while I was at my shop today picking up my 2 books, I heard one of the employees talking to a customer, and he basically said, yeah, with Marvel not coming out every other week and DC being questionable, he's like, let me show you some cool indie books you might want to read. So do you think there's going to be an uptick in indie readership because the big 2 are kind of shitting on their fans?
I feel shat upon.
I feel the short answer to that question is yes. The long answer is that's not a business model that's going to last. And that people go to comic book shops for the big 2. They're going to go to get a new Spidey book or a new Batman book. And if those aren't options, that shop's not going to last.
But who's to say there can't be a big 3?
Oh,
Was this all a setup for that
No, I just thought of it, but
whole discussion?
no, I would have. There should have been a better joke if it was planned.
But I just feel like as great as indies are, and you might hook that person coming in to buy an indie book and go and enjoy it, I don't know that you're going to get a lot of repeat business if you're cutting out all the good or classic superhero stuff.
So you think that a lot of people just give up?
It's going to depend on what that shop chooses to do. I know shops that are just not carrying DC at all anymore. They just gave up on it, and I'm like,
Yep.
that's gonna be a hit. My LCS is continuing to get DC. They just are crapping on them every day.
So, but like, here's the question about that: is that it's going to be a hit to the shop, but it's like if someone came up to you and said, "Hey, here's a thing to help your business succeed, but I'm going to punch you in the nuts if you want it." That's kind of what DC is doing right now to shops.
Right.
So I know a lot of shops just don't want to get punched in the nuts, and I don't blame them.
What if it's a lady-run shop?
Then they'll punch them in the vagine.
My girls would say the girl nuts.
Girl nuts.
But I mean, with the last number of months, did you guys notice a serious uptick in your wallet? Like all the money that I wasn't spending, it's now sitting on the desk over there.
No, because I just bought other shit.
Do you want to show us your book, Andy? Just show it to us, okay?
It's sitting
Quit-
right there.
Quit hinting. Show it.
Yeah.
Don't be lazy. Spin.
That's what happens when you don't do New Comic Book Day for 3 months.
Well, that's not so bad.
You
You
could have
can't
bought
do
it.
no conventions, no nothing. Convention budgets just get put into a slush fund, and whammo, you.
How many Ultimate Fallout 4s is that?
One.
One.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one.
One half.
Huh?
Why would I need more than one?
It just went up again. It's only
Oh, you mean this? Oh.
Yeah, like because that is now what comic books are measured in, right? As compared to Ultimate Fallout 4, it is the new currency of comic books.
Oh, I hate that.
make a
this-
Saga video game. You're good to go.
This would be almost 3 Ultimate Fallout 4s.
Yeah. So back in the days of Diablo 2, there was no marketplace in the game. Where Diablo 3 came out, and there was like a physical marketplace, and you could buy stuff for real money. But in Diablo 2, there wasn't. So everyone traded in a ring that was in the game. So everything was valued as X amount of this ring. So they made their own in-game currency with that, and I think that's what's going to happen with comic books moving forward. Everything is going to be number of Ultimate Fallout 4s, because that's the only book anyone cares about anymore, apparently. For more on that, watch New Comic Book Day Book Club later this evening on John's channel.
Because it's not going to be a downer at all. You can already tell.
So back to DC punching people in the nuts.
Supergirl fans everywhere are in tears.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a rough one. We'll see how that works out for everyone. But could you imagine like going into a shop and there just not being any more Batman books? Like even if you don't read Batman, that's just got to be weird, right?
Yeah. Just not, that'd be very weird.
It'd be off-putting. I would not go back.
Well, but I'm saying like it is possible that is going to be every shop.
I don't know, man. I've only got 2 LCS.
I can't imagine that.
Both of them are sticking with DC.
And mine is too, but I've seen a few others that I follow on Instagram who are saying they're not anymore.
Yeah, I've heard quite a few that are not. So I mean, it's not maybe a majority at the moment, but how long until it breaks the camel's back and DC either has to readjust or I don't know, but it's an unprecedented situation.
There's a difference though between social media protest and saying I'm not going to do this anymore, and then actually going through with it.
Right.
Yeah, but sure, a social media protest is one thing, but if you're a shop owner and you're not ordering the books, that is a physical protest.
Yeah.
Right, but we don't know if they're actually they've actually
follow
not
that.
bought books, or I'm saying, are they actually going to do that? Are they going to sweet Batman?
I know my LCS has way too many dedicated DC readers to stop buying DC stuff regardless of what happens.
Yeah, and I haven't heard any shop say we're boycotting DC 100%. They're just saying we're going to order for subscribers only, but we're not going to put any out on the shelves.
Ooh, that would make me want to collect DC books more. Honestly.
You're saying just for the monetary side?
You think they're going to be printed less?
Yeah.
Not right away. It'll definitely be a little while, I think, before.
It would definitely take some time, but
there's a shop I think back east that I follow on Instagram, and they were saying that they had ordered things, even like non-comic related things like statues, and that the statues had been told we'll ship, and then they flipped shippers on that as well. And then the guy was like, okay, I'm not ordering books, and now I got to tell my customer who ordered this statue that they're not going to get their statue because I'm not trading shipping companies for statues now too.
What a mess.
Yeah. I thought the show was supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
And
Who said that? We're the greatest comic book show ever. We can do what we want.
He said that. He said that.
John, in the other big news, did you hear on the West Coast what the big grand reopening was out there?
Mm-mm.
The major headlines this week were the grand reopening of the Lego store. People were lined
like in the mall or something.
People were lined up for blocks.
Oh my God.
Freaking people, man.
Come
Freaking
on.
people.
That's the best one I had this week.
The lining up for blocks.
John, you get it, right?
It's a double entendre.
There he goes. He's gone.
The best part about this new setup is I can just walk out now whenever. I don't need to stand. I can just turn. I have a lot more movement here. This is a little more
John, walk down the stairs.
Nailed it.
Wow. My legs are a little too old for that, I think, maybe.
Hey, you're feeling good tonight, huh?
I can like do squats on here.
Yeah.
Let's all just watch John do squats, take bets on how many he can do.
It can be like Reggie's original channel, which was a workout channel.
Excellent form, John.
IFBB Pro, baby.
Yeah, you want to learn how to work out your traps? Go
Right.
scroll way down on Reggie's channel.
And that freaking giant sword.
Yeah. Yeah, you want a sword.
Freaking sword, man.
That was a trophy for a bodybuilding competition. It was a sword.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Makes
badass.
me wanna get into
Basically, like, Conan was a bodybuilder here.
Well, I mean, if you carry a sword, then you just need a wig, and then you can start doing squats. Then we can call you Cloud, and we can play Final Fantasy VII here.
That went a long way.
I'm fucking terrible tonight.
Do you know who did the voice of Sephiroth in the original Kingdom Hearts?
I don't know what half of the words in that sentence mean.
Yeah. Is that a card game, Kingdom Hearts?
Wow.
Kingdom Hearts is a video game put out by Square Enix and Disney.
That's only one of the best ones.
It is one of the best ones.
Sorry.
You know,
It's like guys with no balls? Like Lord Barrett's?
All right. Good night, everyone.
Like eunuchs that aren't funny?
Square Enix.
Oh, I thought you said Square Enix.
Are you familiar with the franchise Final? Hey, Andy. Since you're the only one who knows anything about anything apparently tonight, do you know who did the original voice of Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts?
I don't. I've never delved into that.
Was
Yeah.
it Beyonce? It was Beyonce.
It's close to Beyonce, actually.
What?
It is NSYNC's own Lance Bass.
How is that
Nice.
close to
Close to
Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Because they're both pop stars.
They look exactly alike, Andy. What the heck is wrong with you? The fuck, man? Jesus.
I learned that on a podcast this week.
I don't see color, Andy. I don't know about you. What the heck?
Or gender.
Or gender. None of that shit. Or hair color. Fuck it all.
They're both all about the dongs.
TJ with the sick burn. Despite this show, I'm looking forward to lunch Friday, Adam. Roasted.
Oh,
TJ just roasted all of us.
We don't know where Misexplained is. He might be backstage just waiting.
No, I can see backstage.
From there? You can see all the way backstage from there?
Yeah, I got eyes in the back of my dick.
You got a butthole eye?
What?
in the back of your dick.
Where would the back of your dick
The
be?
base of the shaft or the?
I'll let you guys figure that out on
Would
your
that be
own.
like on the. I don't even know.
No, that's your butt.
Yeah, which is on the back of your dick.
The funny thing is, whether or not you have a boner, your back of your dick changes.
What?
Think about that.
What?
Well, because it's
I
like
want to
standing
think
up,
about that.
right? Because it's like standing up, and then like it could be looking back toward you
Yeah.
This is some sci-fi.
and judging you. So,
Sparrow says it's the prostate.
The pros.
oh boy! All right,
Yeah. I'm trying to make this show as blue as possible tonight.
you gonna make some Katrina jokes?
No, that's for my channel.
Right, you got that out of your system this week.
Except for me, that joke sank. Unlike Katrina.
Wow.
Okay. Well, that was worse than mine.
Yikes.
That was a little bit worse.
What I'm here to do is fail so
He
bad.
dad joked it and made it a Katrina joke, which is even worse. And you've been on the sun for a while today, so we're gonna let that one slide.
I am sunburnt. Yes.
Yeah. You guys want to see something cool that I got today that I'm actually excited
Yeah,
about?
please. Let's talk about comics instead of dicks for a minute.
Okay, so I don't know if it's this week or last week that this came out, but it's the reprint
Reprint.
of
Yeah.
the Fish one. And I always love getting these because the ads inside are so amazing. We got our sea monkeys.
Heck yeah.
You got to have the sea monkeys. But a lot of the fun is like stuff that they're promoting in their own books. Some speaking of humidities,
Pre-boob window.
there's the thing where you can just buy some posters. One of those is John Travolta. There's a Farrah Fawcett one.
Who's on the far, was it left side there? Or right? Is it in the team? The tape?
It just has first names. Like it just says John for John Travolta, Farrah for Farrah. Yeah, John, Jamie, Steve, and then Donnie and Marie. We know who that is. But 5 posters for $2. I mean, sign me up.
Sam Comics says you guys are all over the place. I warned you that I was not feeling it tonight. So,
Oh, sorry. Were we done?
no, I just wanted to call out that comment because
It's an ad for Superman Muhammad Ali,
Ooh.
like in like an order form. Let's go back in time and order that.
that was an oversized book, wasn't it?
Yep.
I think so. I think was there a record involved or something that came with it, or some sort of audio? I don't know. Anyway, good fun times, and then of course there's your "You're not strong enough" ads. You need to get big strong arms.
Yeah, because you're a nerd who reads comics.
for $3.98.
I missed that.
Nothing else to buy.
I'm still not strong.
Anyway, worth the $4 just to see these.
Just do more exercise, and you get strong.
Do we want to save the actual content that I did make for next week? Because like nobody's left.
I think we're rolling. Let's just keep
Anyone's
going.
left watching,
Hey, we got 18 people sticking around for this train wreck.
18 people.
I didn't pick up much this week. Gideon Falls hit, which I'm really excited to read. Really excited to read Gideon Falls. And Family Tree was in my box, which I don't remember a whole lot about because it's been a while. Other than that, there wasn't a lot.
Family Tree's good. I like Family Tree a lot.
Last week I picked up a ton. Spent a lot of money last week.
Little Wonder Woman Dead Earth. Looking forward to that one.
Dude, the covers are awesome on those.
What is this? What is this? Comic Core Unlimited all of a sudden?
Am I talking too much about comic books? Sorry. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm just being an asshole.
That's what the scale says when I get on. It says unlimited.
That's my character on this show is the asshole.
So good at it.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
It's so different. It's
Or
different.
use the front or the back of my dick. I'm confused still.
Got him.
Thank you.
One of these nights you're gonna make me throw up. I'm gonna laugh so I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, please throw up. That would be the best thing.
Yeah, just warn us first so we can make you big.
Zoom in. I got some DC Black Label. Anybody?
I thought you didn't see color.
With a question.
Oh, they didn't have.
But I can read the word Black
Adventures
Label.
involved.
Oh, okay. You can read words.
I can read.
You're holding up the reason Mitch Garrett hasn't sent me my commission yet.
Is that why?
Strange Adventures.
Yeah, I know.
Still don't have it. My what was my Baltimore commission that I sent back, then became my C2E2 pre-show commission that I still haven't received.
I heard good things about Win.
You're going to hear bad things about it in about an hour.
I will be there.
Why? Because I'm on the show and you assume I didn't like it?
No, it's John's show. I always
You're
watch.
not feeling it today. You're on record already. What, are you gonna start praising things all of a sudden?
Yeah, fuck comic books. Put all your money in gold. Buy silver. This show is now a precious metals investing show.
I'm just going to buy giant swords.
There
I
you
was
go.
wondering why we think that he's going to be cynical. He's the one who started off this show asking, "Have you guys lost your love for comic books?"
If so, call
And-
977.
Hey, to be fair, you all kind of said, well, say yeah, sort of.
Did comic books ever really exist?
Does anything ever really exist? You know, there's a theory, right? In like metaphysics.
Auctions.
There's what?
He buys everything in the auctions. Theory.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was a good one. There's a theory in like, I don't know, astrophysics or some bullshit like that, where reality is actually,
Humanities.
Yeah, that reality is actually underneath Andy's titties.
Oh, reality is human.
Isn't that me?
No, this is a true story. That reality is actually two-dimensional, and that everything exists on a flat plane inside black holes and is projected outwards, and we see it in 3 dimensions. And this is not like a lane brain like offshoot theory. This is something that like a lot of physicists believe in.
Physicists.
So you know, just another reason to be a nihilist.
Are you recruiting right now? Is that what you're doing?
What's that?
You're recruiting to nihilism right now?
I don't think you need to recruit to nihilism. That's not how that works.
Come on out.
I think nihilists don't give a shit enough to recruit to nihilism.
Cool.
But it's really hard to sell nothing. Let's just be honest.
I mean,
Like what do I get if I become one? Nothing. No, but I mean, like, what do I get? Like, no, literally nothing, because that's what everything is.
Nihilism. It doesn't matter if you join us.
Yeah. because nothing does.
I want to hear that.
Was The Rock a nihilist?
Thunderhouse Design likes it.
It doesn't matter.
That's a good joke.
To be fair,
Thank you.
To nihilists?
to your first question, I didn't really totally lose love for new comic books.
We're going all the way back there. Holy shit.
I just love money in my wallet more.
Trying to save the show here, and we just.
But do you love money in your wallet more because you want to spend it on comics, or because you like rolling in the dough?
Spend it on grails and hunt lists.
Just grails, swimming in grails.
Imagine being like an Uncle Scrooge situation. You just have like a vault of grails and you can swim in like TJ.
TJ, yeah. Here he is.
All I know about nihilists is they cut people's pinky toes off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do they? I think that's Yakuza.
No, that's the Big Lebowski. We believe in nothing for nihilists.
Nihilism, Chris, has great medical coverage. So, yeah.
Yeah, because
with the fringe benefits.
Their medical coverage is just die because it doesn't matter.
But your monthly premium is barely anything.
The burial benefits are great. You don't have to go anywhere; just lay there.
See, Sam I am gets me. He's like, "Oh, that's correct. He knows all about it. He's the Big Lebowski. See, give us the money, Lebowski."
Got a beverage here, man.
There you go. At least you've seen the movie.
What's a movie?
You can tell he's smiling underneath that beard. I can tell.
Oh, over there. Yeah.
You can kind of tell if you look real close.
Me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a mouth under this beard.
How are you talking?
It's just a projection in 3D from an astral plane.
That's right.
I didn't listen.
I needed this.
And to be fair, I never said, do you guys not care about comics anymore? I said, do you not care about new comics?
And you haven't cared about that in a long time.
That's a fair point. I wonder, actually, if book club has soured me on new comics because we read so many shitty ones.
Oh, man. Now he's blaming me for this shit?
Well, no, book club was my idea. The show is brought to you by nothing.
Daymare has got to be so disappointed in us. He A-okayed us and everything.
Especially the content.
Just to try to keep the show alive a few weeks ago, and we've just done nothing with it.
I'm really thankful.
We had like one really good bit with it.
We did.
And we got him to smile.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one time in YouTube history.
I'm really thankful that Daymare has joined the Comic Core Discord because we've been chatting all week and it's been a riot.
Why was I not invited to this?
Because you're a nihilist, you don't care.
Like you're gonna join a Discord, you?
Hey, I'm on the
Yeah,
Orlando Metro West Pokemon Go raid Discord. We party hard there.
Alec, can you feel this on the back of your penis?
I wish.
This is my special move.
Where do you think the penis is?
It's in his chest.
Just coming out right in the middle of my chest.
I heard you're massive. That's all.
Is that what they mean by in Aliens when the chest popper pops out of the chest instead of
Chris Barrett, what do you mean I won't get your wrestling jokes? I know about wrestling. I did see that Bertram thing on. Yeah, that's. I'll have to outbid Jeff Lemire. Yeah. So there's a Bertram page from Little Bird up for auction on Instagram right now that I will not be bidding on because it is already well outside of any sort of reasonable amount that I can spend on a.
All right. Well, you just guaranteed that TJ is going to acquire it, and
no, because he won't be able to find it.
Why not?
No one tagged TJ.
His house, he'll go.
Also, I don't want it. It's not that cool looking of a page.
I don't want things either.
I don't think any of us bought Dark Knight's Death Metal. Nope.
Metal.
It's my new finishing move.
I feel.
Hey, can we all just do jowlers for the next 10 minutes? Yeah. I don't know if that comes through on YouTube. It works really well if you photograph someone with a flash, though.
Oh my god, mine jiggles like for an extra second.
That's just the latency.
Gotta lose some weight. Jesus. Ugh.
Fine.
All right. Well, I can't share my screen any harder, Alec.
I shared that screen. I shared that screen so hard last night.
Do we want to do this or just save it?
I don't. I mean, where do we have to go from here?
I mean, we could just own this.
Hey, you want to hear something funny? Remember when I said 18 people are watching? 22 are now watching.
We can
One
do
of
it. We can save it. It won't hurt my feelings because
One of the best jokes I ever told once was there was a girl and I said to my friend, I would disappoint her so hard.
I feel like I've heard that before. Was that in your comic?
He says
No.
that on every new comic book day show.
Yeah, I say that with everything I do. I'll disappoint you so hard.
I'm going to use that every time I refer to my wife.
Yeah, getting all frisky, like I'm about to disappoint you so hard.
I mowed the lawn, though.
Is that what you call it?
No.
That's why I get to spend all that money on comics.
Literally fought tooth and nail all day to get the lawn mowed and do the yard work.
We're just gonna spend the rest of the show with a dimmed Batman logo up, just to make people think we might do something. Do we want to do this or not? Just
Oh shit! See Damir's comment.
what?
I assume he's talking about his A-OK. He said it was like sending something to someone in hospice.
Oh my god! Wow.
That is grimly savage. I love it.
So hurt.
That is gothic.
What happened to the Batman stuff, Adam?
It's here. We're deciding whether or not to do it.
Yeah, I mean, always do it.
Okay.
I mean, no one's paying attention. You can just do it again next week.
I'm not making another one of these for next week because this took way too much time.
Oh my god.
All right.
The Batman logo is even sad. Sam I Am Comics says.
If you didn't join us last week, the Batman is known for stellar rogues gallery, but they haven't all been winners. Some are hardly ever mentioned anymore. Blah, blah, blah. We present Get to Know a Disappointing Batman Villain.
Come on, sell it at least. Get to know a disappointing Batman villain.
Who is this psycho assassin?
There you go.
Take a look at him. Do we remember who this guy is?
He's Skull Cheeks.
If I recall, we get multiple choices here, right?
He's got a lot going on, yes. He could be Headhunter.
Okay.
He could be Headshot. He could be Bullets McGee.
Definitely not that one.
Or Chris Barrett.
Definitely that possible. I'm going to go with Hunter. A.
I can't really read it too well. Is B cum shot?
Andy,
that would be the third option.
I got to go with A, Headhunter.
you guys are right. It's Headhunter. Sarah Gordon is really upset.
I didn't even use my phone a friend. That was awesome.
Apparently, he takes 2 shots to the head. He never misses, and he takes a second shot just for fun. And he calls himself Headhunter.
That just seems like a waste of bullets.
It does.
Right? First appearance, Batman 487. Last appearance, also Batman 487.
My favorite part.
December 1992.
I love it.
This is the ramp up to Nightfall. So
And
basically,
they clearly had like big expectations for him because they put him and his name on the cover.
I gotta say, is it just me or is his head going one way but the mohawk another?
it's a windy day.
It's kind of like
It's not going straight back. It's kind of like I get what you're saying.
it's quite a mohawk.
Something ain't right there. Mr. Hannigan didn't do the best job on that cover. But anyway, some of these were like filler villains, I call them, because they're just trying to like establish that Batman is getting worn out.
Fill-ins.
Fill-ins.
Ooh.
Very good. All right. So what do we know about this guy? Apparently he's the best. So the guy who wants to hire him tells one of his goons he wants to put out a contract fat enough to buy the best.
Yeah, Deathstroke's Terminator. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, exactly. This is a mobster who's been put behind bars by Commissioner Gordon, so he puts out a contract. He's referred to as the best again when the two flunky mobsters are on the roof waiting for him to show up so they can pay him his money. So he's the best. Where did he come from?
London, baby.
That is not clear. He is referred to as a ghost with no real name.
He's like the Undertaker. Comes from parts unknown.
For a guy who's like a ghost and can disappear, apparently, like he stands out kind of with that outfit.
He does, but apparently like the government's not aware of him or something. I don't know.
Interesting. Okay.
He's off the grid, I guess.
Would that make him a number 3?
So what does he want? Aforementioned generic mob boss hired him to whack Commissioner Gordon. That's basically why he's here. He's going to try and kill Commissioner Gordon.
He's going to whack Commissioner Gordon with a headshot?
Yep, with a hammer. So what are his skills? Let's go through his skills. His skills include chewing food, definitely. I mean, look at those fucking teeth. I don't know how he got shark teeth into his mouth, but
yeah, I can see that guy just being hard to track down. He's really nondescript.
How do you get shark teeth in your mouth?
He's got 2 face tats.
This is a good one. Ready? You ready, guys? Hey guys. How do you get shark teeth in your mouth?
I don't know how.
You just put them there.
Zing.
Got him.
And Andy's trying to figure it out. He's like, wait, what? Where's the pun?
There's no pun. I think he's talking on the phone.
Punisher's going to be very upset by the skulls on that guy's face.
He's really good at sneaking up on mobsters. This is his first appearance. The first time you see him, he just lands on a car near them.
He looks like he's tripping.
I was going to say, he looks like it's a very sloppy land there.
He kind of, with those movement lines, he kind of looks like a marionette.
Jim Aparo loved his movement lines, that's for sure.
He definitely sprang.
No stings to hold me down.
The sound effect text is very interesting throughout.
Bamp.
Really, that makes a bamp noise.
Bamp.
He's good at disarming opponents by shooting their guns out of their hands, which apparently makes the noise chuff meow.
Bang.
Blazing Saddles thing? Doesn't he like shoot guns out of everybody's hand?
So much for staying true to his name.
Spang bazai.
Yeah.
No, he's
more like hand shot.
He's the hand hunter.
That's right. He's very into disarming his opponents. He does some knife stuff.
Look at that.
This one he's
pose.
Jumping forward, holding 2
I
knives.
have so many questions about this image.
Wait. His left arm doesn't even line up.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Look at the mohawk again. The mohawk again. Holy crap. Is it a mohawk and a mullet?
Clearly, this wasn't the most important issue of Batman leading up to Nightfall. It was.
It's
We
a
need-
mohawk mullet.
I have to buy this now.
Yeah,
And look, how is he jumping like that? He's like on his knees but springing forward.
it's kind of weird. Yeah, it's really weird.
And then he's vibrating. Look at the motion line.
Recovering from a shot that he took from Batman.
He's
So,
just like vibrating.
I think they just wanted to illustrate that he's just getting back on his feet. But either way, he does get sort of like a little tear under Batman's armpit with one of his knives. So, you got to acknowledge that he has some knife skills. And Batman goes, on!
That's
On.
Which we've all made that sound. He's good at sick burns. He calls these guys grease balls over and over.
Oh shit!
Relax, grease balls.
Is that because they're mobsters? That's racist.
I know. Must be a big target, grease ball, as the one guy's kicking him in the briefcase. So what are his weaknesses? He's definitely got quite a few. Targets who don't stay perfectly still. He tries to shoot Commissioner Gordon. Gordon moves a little, and he goes, he moved. My first miss.
Like ever?
His first ever miss.
Well, it is his first issue and his first appearance, so it's got to be his first.
You got to get everything in, right? He moved. Like, what is this?
Head still so I can kill you.
Basic diversions get him. Batman threw a couple batarangs, and he took the bait. And so Batman just shot him with this grappling type
Half.
thing and then pulled him down. Pashak.
What?
So, and then you just
which made Headhunter come.
It-
Oh,
I love this shot because Gordon's still just like cowering over in the corner, letting Batman do all the work. He's like, I almost got shot. You take this one. I'm the commissioner. He's bad at checking the weather forecast before he goes out and tries to kill someone. It's raining, dude. What are you doing? That's so stupid. You got plenty of time to get this done. He's bad at punches, but for some reason, all the villains cannot take punches from Batman.
It looks like his face is exploding.
How's the mohawk art on this one, John?
It looks like it's on one side of his head only.
It's moving in two different directions. I don't appreciate that.
Also true.
That's a problem.
The mullet's gone. The mullet disappeared on that last picture. All right.
Two-handed karate chops.
Yeah, if you do that to him, he goes, yay!
And it goes chat.
Yes.
Chat crack.
Starts conversing.
Isn't that when Chris Barrett makes a joke? It's a chat crack.
That's right.
Nice.
He's bad at weapon retention. As much as he loves shooting away other people's weapons, Batman gives him the old whooped up here. And
Whooped up. That's like a four-pronged attack.
he loses both his guns at once.
He's about to get teabatted.
This was right before he sprang back up with those knives like this. By the way, he's like, I got more weapons, don't worry.
Wow.
So did he do any real damage? Actually, he kind of did. He
Got him right here.
This was when he almost shot Gordon, but Gordon moved a little. Caused Gordon to crash his car, and it went into a light pole, and I don't know, maybe there was a concussion, probably. I don't know. And then he almost cost Jim Gordon his marriage, like most things do.
Doesn't everything?
Here's Sarah Gordon in her underwear saying, Commissioner Gordon's like, I'm going to go find this guy before he can come kill me. And she's like, no, don't. And she just cries for a while.
So
Don't try to stop me.
Is her opinion let him come kill you then?
She feels like he's walking into a trap.
Can't collect insurance without doing that, right?
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
Skeff's comic knowledge asks, how old is his wife? That's a good question.
I don't know, but they just got married when this issue came out, apparently.
Yeah, because she just turned 18.
That's right.
Not if it's Sarah Essen, like Thunderhouse says.
What was he last seen doing? Sulking about being caught.
Ooh.
And showing off his awesome abs.
Wait,
Look at those shoulders.
look
Right?
at that necklace. Is that Crocodile Dundee back there?
That's his teeth on that necklace. Did he earn Batman's respect? Important question to ask here. Definitely not. The last thing Batman even thinks about him, as you can see in this yellow thought box, is that his teeth needed changing. And apparently, it looks like his teeth are falling out of his face in this shot. So if you can look in the background, I see some little triangles. Not the greatest effort there.
Yeah, I see it.
But yeah, I don't think Batman was real impressed. And of course, will he ever be brought back? It's doubtful, because this guy sucks something fierce.
Jesus.
No? Okay.
Like a Hoover.
There it is. He exists only to tire out Bruce a little more and give Gordon some shine, and I don't know, maybe give Jim Aparo a chance to draw some guns and a mohawk. Maybe he was just in that kind of mood. But guys, I don't think we're ever going to see Headhunter again, because he's a disappointing Batman villain. And
He does look like a member of like Zartan's team from G.I. Joe.
Yeah, he looks like he's trying for the post-apocalyptic thing, kind of, but he's not quite getting there.
And I didn't pull it off. I'm going to say, I do really enjoy this segment. I'm just going to say. I know that
God damn
Alex never going to give praise to anything that we do on this show, but
No, it's good. I enjoy it.
I've enjoyed this segment, brother.
Thank you.
My laughing has no bearing on my enjoyment of this segment.
No, he'll laugh at it no matter what.
Do we barrel right into Bubbles then?
I mean,
Yeah.
Are you going face first?
Oh, you got to wait for
Oh, gotta see behind the curtain. Whoops.
unprofessional.
Oh yeah, like the rest of this show.
We were doing so well from the start.
You guys are always good.
I'm going to say, though, Bear Island, when you go back to using the anime bubbles, I want to see the same "I'm back, bitches" sign for her.
Oh, guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Is she smoking?
No,
What's she doing there? Is she smoking?
she's just relaxing. I got it right here if you want to see it closer up. I don't know.
She's relaxing after a long day of not killing the children.
She's just thinking. She's in repose. All right, here we go. Something killing the children.
John word, everybody.
Great read. Very worth your time if you can pick it up. Good book last week. What do we got here? There we go.
What do we got? I don't remember.
So there's a crime scene at the beginning. This mom is there in just her bathrobe. Son walks up and says, "Mom, you're not even dressed." And then mom just looks at him. She says, "You broke your arm." And he said, "Somebody else broke it." And she said, "Did you deserve it?" He goes, "Yeah, probably."
No, he goes, "Shit. Yeah, probably."
And then she says, "Sounds like you should watch your tone, hon." Then, and she's just like in a cloud of smoke. She's just like lost in smoke. She's just smoke and a robe. That is all this woman is. I just love it. It just made me laugh. The whole thing. I was like, "That's his mom." She's like, "You broke your arm. Did you deserve it?"
Thought it deserved it. You're a little smart mouth.
Funny, bit.
And this book by James Tynan IV, who I will get to hang out with for the second time as part of the Hero Initiative Zoom meetings that they're holding. So if you guys haven't checked those out, they're really fun. And go to Hero Initiative website and you can find an artist or writer that maybe you're a fan of, and you get to hang out with them in a little private chat for a little while for a nominal fee that goes to charity.
All right, let's do it. Mine is East of West, as it has been lately. Issue number 7. This made me laugh in a way that kind of disturbed me because I probably shouldn't have laughed at this. But anyway, there's this place that people are coming to do like a pilgrimage, and there's a guy who's preaching. And he's like, "There's price the committed must pay. When all the world turns from you, when you're abandoned, left only with your convictions, that's when you will be judged. And when that time comes, will you pay the full price? Will you pay it?" Blam.
Ooh,
Got him.
Yep.
Damn.
Somebody-
Is that Headhunter?
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe. Anyway, I thought that was really well illustrated, though. The way they am in the background,
Shot.
Yeah, that's super cool panel.
and that will you pay it, and then he pays it,
we got to read this on Modern Men one of these days.
and they're all like looking up at him like, "What just happened?"
I like the bloody mist floating in the air.
Yeah, it's such a well illustrated book. Speaking of well illustrated books,
Now we got this one.
Dino Riders, one of my favorite 80s properties, Dino Riders.
Blast from my past.
This is issue number 1.
Somebody who dates a grandmother.
Shit. So this is not the panel, but this is the start of the page where they're about to go into like battle with the good guys and the bad guys, and he says, "Let's do it, hee-yah!" And then this is the bad guys who say, "Charge!" But this panel really cracked me up because of the enthusiastic charge with an exclamation point. But the dude looks like he's taking a dump. Like
Yeah.
he is not inspiring people with his body language.
He doesn't look like he's ready.
And also, I love that we went from like Bear Island showing all the like motion blur to like these guys are saying charge and there's no motion.
No, there's no movement. They're all just chilling.
Everybody's like, maybe we will.
Well, we were waiting for the order to move at all.
Oh,
Like
Even
the
the
dinosaurs,
pterodactyls.
they're more into it than he is.
Yeah, the pterodactyls aren't even really flying. They're just sort of like hovering.
So
Well,
that's Dino Riders.
The one in front, the dinosaur in front, looks into it. He's smiling.
Is that what he's doing?
He's like, "This is my purpose."
he's getting shit on.
He's like, this is my first charge, guys.
And then Jason's not with us tonight, so I just included something I thought was funny. We have this program at work that when there's a news conference, like when our governor speaks, it records everything she says and just gives us a printout of it. And sometimes it makes mistakes. So the governor today did not say, "I'm going to hand that over to Dr. Dre."
Are you sure he didn't?
Very, very different doctor that she was talking about, but it came out that way. So I just thought it was kind of funny.
Oh God, that's good.
It's like up next at our news conference, Dr. Dre. I'm going to tell you about COVID-19 and
And
when
smoking
we get open
reefer
schools again.
and the chronic.
I might tune into that news conference.
Superintendent Dre. And that's your word bubbles of the week.
Cool. And that's probably going to be our show for tonight, huh?
Maybe forever.
Yeah. We will not be invited back after this one. But hey, at least we got to the bottom of what the back of your dick is, right?
We did.
What am I gonna do on Wednesdays?
We got to the bottom of it because it's in your prostate. Is that right?
Wait,